Today, we're diving into the essentials of crafting an effective keyword strategy. A well-structured approach is vital, not only to target the right audience, but also to improve your search rankings and maximize your impact in a competitive landscape. Here's a key shift to keep in mind. By 2025, Google will place greater emphasis on topic authority and user intent rather than simple keyword matching. This means our strategies must adapt accordingly. Remember, it's about truly understanding what your audience is searching for. Is your content genuinely aligned with their needs? As we move forward, keep these principles in mind. Next, we'll explore how to organize keywords into strategic, high-performing clusters. You know that feeling when you're standing in front of a cluttered closet and can't find anything you actually need? That's exactly what unorganized keywords feel like to your audience. Today, we're fixing that with clustering. Clustering means grouping keywords by search intent and topic. Think of it like setting up tidy drawers, socks in one, shirts in another. No chaos, no guesswork. Here's how it works. 1. Start with a solid foundation. Choose a broad, meaningful pillar topic. Not something random or trendy. Pick a subject your audience genuinely cares about. For example, SEO strategy. It should be broad enough to matter, but focused enough to build on. 2. Audit your site. Take a brutally honest look. Are your keywords scattered like confetti at a wedding? If so, it's time to group them. Identify subtopics naturally nested within your main theme, like keyword research, on-page SEO, and link building. 3. Plan content around each cluster. Each cluster becomes a mini universe where you answer specific questions. This not only simplifies the writing process, but also boosts your authority in Google's eyes. You become the go-to source. 4. Track and refine. Monitor how each cluster performs. Are people clicking, staying, converting? If not, tweak, prune, strengthen. Your keyword strategy isn't set it and forget it. It's a living system that grows with your audience. Because when your keywords are organized, your content breathes. Your SEO stops feeling like a slog and starts working like a system. And that's the real win. Ever tried baking without a recipe? You toss in a little of this, a pinch of that, and somehow end up with a disaster instead of a cake. That's exactly what happens when you create content without a plan. Now that we've organized our keywords into clusters, it's time to build a content calendar, the recipe that holds everything together. First up, learn the basics. Each keyword cluster should be matched to a specific content piece, not just slapped together, thoughtfully assigned based on the format that best suits the topic. Maybe a deep dive blog post for on-page SEO. Maybe a checklist for link building tips. Your audience deserves precision, not leftovers. Second, audit your publishing habits. Be brutally honest. Are you ghosting your audience for weeks, then dropping 5 articles in one day? Yeah, we've all been there. Instead, set regular publication dates. Weekly, bi-weekly. The rhythm matters more than the volume. Keep the heartbeat steady. Third, plan content methodically. Your calendar isn't just a list of topics and dates, it's your battle map. It ensures every cluster gets attention, not just the shiny new ones. Over time, that builds real topical authority. Finally, track and improve. Document every detail: title, target keyword, content type, SEO requirements. Tedious? Maybe, but it's what separates the brands that wing it from the ones that win it. A good calendar doesn't just keep you organized, it keeps you dangerously consistent. And in SEO, consistency beats genius every single time. Ever walked into a library with no signs, no sections, just shelves stacked at random? That's what your website feels like without the pillar cluster model. Let's fix that. Step 1, learn the basics. Start by creating your pillar page, your big, bold centerpiece. It's the deep dive that covers your main topic from every angle. Think of it like a giant oak tree. Every cluster article is a branch, and without a strong trunk, the whole thing falls apart. Step 2, audit your existing content. Do you already have solid standalone articles but no clear hubs tying them together? If so, good news. It's often easier to plug them into a pillar cluster system than to start from scratch. Step 3, plan your cluster content. Each piece should zoom in on a specific subtopic, answering real questions, solving real problems. No filler. No fluff. Every cluster should strengthen your pillar and make it clearer, more authoritative, and harder to ignore. Step 4. Track and improve your internal linking. Connect your cluster articles back to the pillar and link them to each other where it makes sense. Think of it like building highways between small towns. Users and search engines both appreciate smooth, logical paths. When done right, your site won't just look organized. It'll feel like a well-mapped city, alive, efficient, and impossible to get lost in. In SEO, clarity wins every time. Ever tried steering a ship without checking your compass? That's what it's like running SEO without tracking keyword performance. You're moving, sure, but where are you actually headed? Let's make sure we're steering smart. First, learn the basics. Start by tracking your ranking progression. Watch how your keywords climb or slide over time. Up a few spots? Celebrate. Down a few? Time to investigate. Rankings are like your SEO pulse. If you're not checking it, you're flying blind. Second, audit your traffic. Not all content pulls the same weight, and that's okay. Traffic analysis helps you spot your heavy lifters. Which articles are pulling in visitors like magnets? Which ones are crickets? Knowing this lets you double down where it matters. Third, plan around trend spotting. SEO isn't static. It's alive, breathing, shifting. Some keywords will suddenly catch fire, others will fizzle. Catching these trends early? That's how you pivot smart, stay relevant, and ride momentum before your competitors even notice. Finally, track and improve with regular reviews. Monthly, not just when you remember. Set a recurring calendar date. Treat it like a business meeting with your future self. Tune, tweak, optimize. SEO isn't a set-and-forget game. It's a performance sport. Because if you're not tracking your keywords, someone else is. And trust me, they're already adjusting their sails. Launching an SEO strategy without a clear workflow is like building a house without blueprints. You might get a few walls up, but the roof is bound to crash. Let's do it right. First, learn the basics. Start by gathering keywords. And not just any keywords. Broad terms, long tails, anything that hints at real user intent. The goal? Build a list rich enough to fuel months of focused content, not just a few random blog posts. Next, audit and create clusters. Think of it like sorting ingredients before cooking. Group keywords by topic and by what the searcher actually wants. This is where you identify your pillar topics and their supporting players. Third, plan content with intention. Don't wing it. Assign formats. Maybe a how-to guide here, a case study there. Give each cluster a title, a publish date, and a purpose. A content calendar isn't just about staying busy, it's about staying strategic. Fourth, it's go time. Publish and link. Get those pillar pages and clusters live, then stitch them together with smart internal linking. Create paths so users and search engines never hit a dead end. Finally, track and improve. Regularly check your rankings, traffic, and trends. Adjust before problems pile up. Evolve before your competitors force you to. SEO isn't about setting things in motion and hoping for the best. It's about moving with precision and adapting without mercy. Now let's discuss some best practices and tips for optimizing your keyword strategy. First, it's crucial to align your keyword clusters with your goals. This means organizing your keywords in a way that reflects both your audience's needs and your business objectives. Doing so ensures that your content not only resonates with your target audience, but also supports your broader business goals. Next, stay adaptable. The digital landscape evolves constantly, and industry trends can shift in an instant. Be prepared to update your content calendar as needed to seize new opportunities or respond to emerging developments. Finally, review your performance regularly. Conducting monthly performance analyses helps you refine your strategy. This allows you to double down on what's working and pivot away from what isn't delivering results. In summary, think of a well-organized keyword strategy as a roadmap. It guides your content journey and helps you reach your SEO destination more efficiently.